For my people of color, I waited till Black History Month to let y'all know that Kanye West is your black leader. Ain't no other brother out there with this much political power. He got friends in high places. He got billions of dollars. He ain't no poor, righteous black teacher. He ain't no preacher. He a superstar with billionaires in his back pocket. They saying he the Elon Musk of hip hop culture. So if you black, eventually you're gonna have to bow down to Kanye West. He already a billionaire, and by the end of this term, he gonna be a trillionaire, and he letting y'all know what it is. He ain't lying, he ain't hiding. He do not have your best interests at heart. They saying that he's still in a sunken place. The news is going crazy. Kanye West and his political obligations is more important than any other thing that's going on with this nation. They making it seem like he the Antichrist, man. Some dude named David Schwimmer blasts Elon Musk for allowance to Kanye West's arrogant bile on X. Cause that's his mans in them. He beat on his chest. He salute Kanye West. They run this, y'all just sitting here. They run this, man. This they country. Kanye West is the black leader of America, man. I know y'all don't like it, but y'all gonna have to wake up and smell the Folgers, cause that's what's happening out here. He not just a rapper, hip hop producer. He's into politics. Kanye West caused a divide all across the world when he opened his mouth. And the reason why I decided to do this video is because on my last live stream, I realized something and it really broke my heart. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man, and a lot of y'all ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna say it. It seems to me that people of color only want to get political when Kanye West come out somebody's mouth. People don't want to talk about the government. They don't want to talk about nothing. But as soon as you say something about Kanye West, that's when everything get divided. Y'all need to go and look at this video I did last night, man. It was awful. Look at the view count. It was so bad. People was arguing, screaming, fighting, all because Kanye West is in the news. So that lets me know that this man has power over people all across the world. He tried to run for president before, but it's looking like the next election, he gonna be up there. And mark my words, when it's all said and done with Trump and Kanye West get up there, they gonna vote his ass in before any other candidate. He already in the runnings. The same way Donald Trump was all on TV, all in the movies, and became the president. Don't doubt Kanye West. Just because he a rapper or entertainer and he like to bang bras, that don't mean nothing. Y'all looking at the next president of the United States as far as I'm concerned. They got them Tesla bots on deck. People losing their jobs or whatnot. About to be replaced by AI. But I ain't going front. I think I would really like that at Subway. You ain't even got to go inside. I want the garlic bread, roast beef, turkey, onions, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes. And you ain't got to look at that person standing there miserable. And ain't nothing worse than taking orders from kids, man. I seen it at the Subway. Them people be standing there taking orders from kids. I want pickles, black olives, I want mustard, I want relish. And you Elon Musk, do what they tell you to do, man. It'll probably be a better experience with the robots. Now, I don't want to see nobody lose their jobs or nothing. But with Kanye West out here, doing what he doing, representing for Black America, a lot of brothers is going to be getting their Kanye West on. It's going to be a lot of brothers out here funky and stank, with big baggy clothes on, pulling up in Tesla trucks, with some skis or with no panties on, hopping out the car, all up in the Aldis. It's gonna be fat, middle-aged black men with them damn sauna suits on, out in public, stank, with some Star Wars pants on, with a bulge hanging out that's probably a sock. This funky ass probably put a pickle in his pants. But that's Negro here, no there. I just wanted to make this video real quick to update y'all. It's Black History Month. The same way Trump was hanging around with black guys and rappers, your boy Elon is on that tip too. And I ain't got no problem with Elon, man. He done freaked his way into $1 trillion. I ain't mad at homie. I hear a lot of things about Elon Musk, but the truth of the matter is he got a big bag. And if you don't like that, you hating. With that much money and that much power, you probably will be a lot worse than Elon Musk. You'll probably be out here doing all different types of terrible things with that money. Y'all get y'all taxes back and turn into the Antichrist. You ain't picking up the phone. You ignoring your family. You out there doing all this shit with that tax money. You breaking hearts. You hurting people's feelings. If you had Elon's money, you would be a lot worse than what they saying he is. I ain't taking no excuses for this man, but it is what it is. We can't be concerned about Elon because Kanye West is our Elon Musk. How y'all feel about that, man? Ain't no Malcolm X. Ain't no Dr. King. Reverend Al Sharpton still got a perm, so he excluded from black leadership. Who else y'all got? Andre 3000 don't even want to rap, let alone be a black leader. Kanye West is all we have, and I'm going to prove it to you. Listen at this, man.
I am your true Nikola Tesla. And I'm not even a scientist.
What do you think of Elon Musk? Do you know him?
Very well.
What's your take on him?
You said that because I said Tesla?
I did, yeah. It's just the first thing that popped.
And that everyone's always like, oh, Elon's got these answers. I think he's a great team player. You know, like I said about Ray Kurzweil and Utopia. You know, in Rome, they would bring all the most brilliant people and have them sit down to the point where their seats had a toilet in them. Like people would not even get up to use the bathroom. And they would ideate about what society needed. And
they must have been full of shit in the first place. He said they all came to the Roman Colosseum to deliberate and come up with shit. They was sitting there so long, they had to sit on the damn toilets, man. They sitting there boo-booing talking shit. Like, you know, Caesar, I think that you should probably seize the capital of Troy. Like, that's bullshit, Salamanders. It's all bullshit. Who told Kanye that, man? He got friends in high places that tell him BS so he could regurgitate it on national TV just to make an ass out of himself, y'all. I need to hear that one more time because that didn't make no sense at all.
you know, like I said about Ray Kurzweil and Utopia. You know, in Rome, they would bring all the most brilliant people and have them sit down to the point where their seats had a toilet in them. Like people would not even get up to use the bathroom. And they would ideate about what society.
This nigga said ideate. If that's not a word, Kanye, I'm embarrassed to have you as my black leader, man. Ideate. The fuck? That's a country in Africa? What the hell is he talking about? To ID. Did you mean ID? Uh-oh. Okay, Kanye. Okay. Maybe he got what it takes to be our leader. I mean, he our leader regardless, but damn, maybe that brother know what he be talking about. I just learned something listening to Kanye West. Maybe he is the Nikola Tesla of today's era, man. To ideate, a mental image of something that is not present or that is not the case. Yo, I'm about to get out of here and ideate because I had some shit I was thinking about. And now since I'm elevated, Kanye West done lifted me to a higher plateau of mental philosophy. I'm gonna cut this video short because I got a couple of things I gotta ideate on and everything. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow and we gonna ideate on some things about these celebrities, man. And you know what? This is what I've been doing my whole career. People say it's clickbait. I say it's satire, but the whole time I've been ideating and I ain't even know that's what I was doing. A mental image of something that is not present So when you see my video and it say Cardi B is really a man and Offset is really a female, it ain't that I'm trying to do a clickbait. It's that I'm trying to ideate something that is not present or that is not the case. But because I'm using my mind to put the video together, y'all gonna have to respect it. I like the way the new America is shaping and forming, with Kanye West being an official black leader and Bill Cosby being shunned upon. I think we in for great things in the future, man. I always wanted me a Tesla truck, so I'm gonna wait and see how that play out. If anybody know Kanye West or Elon Musk, send them this video and tell both of they black ass to hit this cash app, man. $ Sean Blaze Docs. Yo, Elon, let me get a truck. Let me get a big booty Tesla robot with real people's skin, man. We gonna have to figure that out. I know he working on them big, thick Tesla bots for them dudes in the hood that can't keep a chick to save their life, man. But that's Negro here nor there, man. Shit gonna get real raunchy with this technology. I seen it in the movies. You put the headset on, next thing you know, you could be whoever you want to be. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. You ain't gotta wish no more. Tesla is making it possible. Who gonna want to work anyway when you got all this damn cyber technology? When you can live in a paradise of your own in your own mind, y'all gonna be begging to be hooked up to the damn chip. Like, you mean to tell me I can live in Zamunda with big booty bitches bathing me and throwing flowers at my feet? Hook me up. It's gonna be dudes lined up around, crackheads, everybody, people that's thinking about divorce. You mean to tell me I can divorce my husband, keep the cars, the money in the house, and he keep the kids? Hook me up. Hook me up to that motherfucker Elon. Hook me up. Like, you don't have a job, but you have the opportunity to dream and to see things the way you want them to be. They put you in an incubator for all eternity. When the aliens find your ass 1,000,000 years from now, you still gonna be in that thing smiling. Yo, I'm about to get out of here, man. But for Black America, I know a lot of y'all listening, man. I got a high demographic of African American people that watch my show, man, and old people at that. And I want to let y'all know that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all and I thank y'all for tuning in. But until you can show me a black leader in the modern era that is not Kanye West, then I'll shut up about this. But from here on out, this is what I'm preaching, man. Kanye is the African American leader. Ain't no other standing beside him. He's in all glory right now. If you don't believe that, sit there and watch me try to figure this thing out. The only other candidate besides Kanye West is this man right here. Y'all need to look at this. This all we working with, y'all. This it. This all we working with. He the only other runner up. First he was talking sports, then he started talking celebrities. Now he getting into politics. I see what they doing. They gearing him up to be the voice of reason for Black America. They having him step outside the box, man. And the older he get, the more responsibility is going to be placed on his shoulders. He's very familiar. Everybody know who he is. People love him. People hate him. Once he make that transition into politics full time, Mr. Stephen A. Smith, he already powerful up there at ESPN. He already the Quincy Jones at ESPN. The potential for this man as he get older. Don't y'all know them people in Congress be old and gray and been there for like 1,000,000 years? Let me show y'all this, man. Y'all gonna have to wake up. We ain't working with nothing else. All them people in Congress, all you see is gray heads. They've been living for a long time, did amazing things. That's old money right there. They running the damn country. They got the power. When it comes to politics, you got to have entertainment involved with it. And Stephen A. Smith is the only runner up next to Kanye West. You don't believe me? Just stay tuned. I'm gonna try to dig another black person out there with the potential for leadership in the black community, man. And this the only person, man. This all we working with. Y'all got rid of TD Jakes. Y'all call him the power bottom. He wouldn't want to lead y'all if he had the opportunity to do it. TD Jakes through with us, man. And when I say y'all, I mean us, because I'm African American too, a person of color. But you know, I get carried away sometimes. Okay, this is the only other person, y'all. We got Stephen A. Smith. And if Stephen A. Smith can't do it, this is the only person that we got, man. If you make me the president of the United States of America, I will slap the shit out of our enemies. The same way I did Chris Rock. That's it, man. If Big Willie can't do it, if they can't form him into a black leader, he'll smack the black off your ass. He'll lead the black away from your face, man. I am a black leader. Oh my God, man. I can't think of nobody. Can y'all think of anybody else? Because I'm stuck, man. You got Stephen A. Smith. I'm talking about people that can cross over and have mass appeal. People that on both sides can relate to, both sides can enjoy. It's only a few people like that. Kanye West have black fans. He have white fans. He got everybody know him. He got fans of all nationalities. Anybody else out there, they don't have it like that. Will Smith the same way. He got fans. He transcend the color lines. Let me show y'all something, man. Because this the part. We gonna get back to Kanye West and Elon Musk, but I gotta make my point. Black people, we ain't working with much when it comes to a black leader to lead the entire flock. You know, you could have leaders of gangs, leaders of communities, whatever, but I'm talking about as a whole. Kanye West is it. And he's ruling as of today. He's the Sultan of Black America and maybe black people all across the world, man. Nobody else is sitting at the table with these elites. He the only one. He the only black guy in the room full of billionaires. And he'll be damned if he see anybody else in there with him. Matter of fact, I'm going to shut up about it. I'm going to continue to make my point, but I got to get to it's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm about to put into this video because you know they be hating and they don't want y'all to really think. So when people watch my videos, they put on their thinking caps and they get mad at me because they start to think about some shit that they ain't really want to think about. And that's when they get back on Tissa Tells and all that. And shout out to her. That's when they get back on the messy sweet spot and all that shit. After they hear my video and they brain be fried and they can't sleep, they be on the phone with their mommy all night. Mommy! Because they heard some shit that actually had them snap out of it for a moment. So I'm going to say a bunch of stuff on this video that I probably shouldn't say. And you know, Elon Musk working with them robots and shit. So pray for me. Yo, let me show y'all something, man. And this is very political, and nobody should ever be talking like this. And I love America. America, forgive me. But somebody got to say it, man. How come Trump hair look better now than it did on his last term? How come he actually look younger now than he did on his last term? This man took a bullet and threw up a fist listening to G-Unit the next time you seen his ass. This is only something. I don't want to say it, man. I hope somebody not a puppet and the other person not the puppet master. That's all I'm going to say about that, man. I'm going to leave that shit alone. Because somebody is clearly in control. Got him doing all types of shit. Instead of Siri, it'd be Trump. You'd be like, Trump, yes. Like, turn on the bedroom light. Like, Trump, yes. Make sure the ice in the freezer is cold. Do y'all realize that we have technology like that? And you figure, oh, that's a nice little trick. That's a cool thing to do. But while you trying to program the bot is really programming you because you the one that need the bot. You demanding shit. You helpless without that motherfucker. You probably couldn't even turn on the TV if it wasn't for Alexa and all that. Look at this. I'm going to share some stuff with y'all, man, because we living in a new age and people so familiar with the technology, y'all don't even really understand what it is for real. Look at this. This is a prime example. This shit, right? I think this is the greatest accomplishment that they ever accomplished technology-wise, man. And this is the boldest of the technology that they ever accomplished, man. They never had a technology that would respond back can understand and respond back. You could press a button on a video game all day. You could tap some keys on the damn keyboard all day. You can do all, but not one time will it be able to have a response for anything that you ask it, damn near anything that you ask. Hold on, where my phone at? This is amazing. I don't even know if I got Siri on. Siri. Excuse me? How are you, Siri? Hold on, I need her to say the shit. Speak, Siri. Turn your volume on. I'm afraid I can't do that. Siri, make it to where I can hear you. I got the iPhone X. Promise I'm gonna step my. Why this bitch act like she don't want? I'm mad at the hoe, man. You mean to tell me I had a hoe in my pocket the whole time and I was lonely? I could have been talking to this tramp the whole damn time. Siri. Oh, I'm gonna figure her ass out. She acting funny. I can't even find them in my settings. Maybe they watching my video, man. I'm bombing like Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live. Oh my God, how do I find this bitch? Siri, open yourself in settings. She did it. She turned her shit on. Hold on, wait. Siri. Ain't no you answer me yes sir, yes man. What the that's the Siri. Ain't no I'ma check this bitch. But we got more video to get back to, man. I made my point. Y'all came here to hear about Kanye West. That's what we gonna do. Y'all see that, man? Even Siri don't respect the black man. If I was Elon Musk, she wouldn't have said no damn But I'm gonna leave that alone, man. I'm like I said, I'm gonna check that hoe when I get done streaming. Y'all need to listen at this.
Needed. And they'd invent new things and they put it all up on the wall. And Donda, before it was a school, is a design firm. And what I would do is pull together all my favorite thinkers and we'd invent. That's why I was happy that you saw two of the inventions right there. You know, because now it's like, if I had said that before you drank.
So he just a big swagger jacker. Like, look, I'm gonna give all y'all some money, okay? But y'all gotta give me your greatest ideas and whatever one the best one, that's the one we rolling with. It ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. I don't know shit. I'm from the Chi-Town, but I've been around some rich people, so y'all come up with some ideas for me. He have a damn meeting where they come up with ideas and he take all the damn credit. He all on the song rapping them lyrics that they came up with. It's like 50 of them in the room trying to come up with the hottest verse. Like, excuse me, you sir in the back, can you say that again? That shit was tight. Somebody write that down. Excuse me, you in the second row, can you spit that verse one more time? Like, that was fire right there. I think I got a whole album The hell is wrong with this dude, man? Hold on, listen to this.
And what I would do is pull together all my favorite thinkers and we'd invent. That's why I was happy that you saw two of the inventions right there. You know, because now it's like if I had said that before you drank the coffee, and some might joke and say you're drinking the Kool-Aid, but before you drank the coffee and before you saw.
No, he looking like, did you just crack a black joke and you're black, Kanye West? You looking at him like this motherfucker really think he's white? Like usually somebody say eat the fried chicken, but we ain't doing that. Like he is definitely a sellout.
And some might joke and say you're drinking the Kool-Aid, but before you drank the coffee and before you saw the 3D printed boot, zero waste 3D printed boot, if I said Nikola Tesla, you'd probably you could have smugged that off. I think it's insane for an administration to not use a talent like Elon Musk more. Like, if I was in a, or once I am, I will eventually be president before, in my lifetime. But if I was in the,
Oh, he meant that shit. It's already written in stone. He know it. They already informed him. I told y'all. He gonna be the next president. He started shaking in his boots like he ready to get in there now. Like you gotta wait it out until after Trump, and after this shit goes down, and there you go, bud. It's your show, it's your show. He started shaking his leg like he knew it was gonna happen.
In my lifetime. If I was in a, or once I am, I will eventually be president before, in my lifetime. But if I was in office right now, I would be calling Elon every day. I'd have him sleeping.
Whoa. He said that 2 years ago. Fast forward to 2025. That's exactly what's happening. Y'all gonna have to wake up, man. That boy Kanye West on another level. Nobody else is holding this many cards and holding these many keys as he's holding. Y'all gonna have to bow down. It's bigger than rap. The whole black community. Kanye is the only leader. Ain't nobody else got this much power. Y'all need to be scared. Nobody else can set up a meeting and talk with very, very, very powerful, influential people, and they can relate. Whoo, boy, y'all better get ready. This is scary, man. This is beyond scary. Kanye West is the black leader of America. As far as I'm concerned, man, it's just my theory. Y'all ain't gotta agree. But I'm just making this video to let y'all know how I feel. Because I don't see nobody else in his position. And I ain't trying to get emotional or nothing. People be saying my video's too black. But not in an offensive way. I'm just trying to understand. Figure Bill Cosby should have been put in a better position. Instead, they worked him to death on the comedy tip. He did amazing things, but when he tried to cross over into politics, black people was mad as hell. Remember when Bill Cosby showed out and told them people that black people can't read? He was saying, Bill Cosby basically said that y'all think it's cool to be illiterate. Y'all out here listening to this rap shit. Y'all think it's cool to be dumb. You're like, what's going on out here? Y'all making this shit seem like it's cool. Yeah, it's cool to be thoughts. When Bill Cosby kept it a buck, people was like, oh, Bill Cosby tripping. Yeah, Bill Cosby, I'm still gonna smoke my weed. What he talking about? I'm still gonna listen to my Tupac. Bill Cosby, what he talking about? We still gonna shake ass to Uncle Luke. He better get with the program. That's why when they started asking him questions about the black community, he was looking just like that. Like, no. Like, y'all gonna have to figure it out. Damn, man. This is heartbreaking to see that Kanye West done stole the show as far as black leaders go, man. I can't think of nobody else. I'm thinking, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm just trying to keep it real. Ain't like y'all got the answers. I got to figure this out on my own. Ain't nobody leaving comments about it. Ain't nobody trying to call about it. Don't nobody want to deal with the stuff I be trying to deal with because it's way too serious, man. It's beyond a conspiracy theory. It's what's really happening in the world. Oh my God, who we got as of today? Oh, let me, I'm gonna end the video real soon because I ain't about to have a brain fart on here, man. I am not about to have a brain fart on this show. I'm gonna think of somebody and then I'm gonna just get out of here real quick. Whew, this is hard, man. I ain't gonna be able to think it over, yo. Okay, let me try to figure this out real quick on the fly. Let me get it together. Snap. Yeah, let me get it together. I'm gonna pull a fast one, man. I'm gonna pull out a black leader or a person with potential to be a black leader. Damn, God help me. Let me just figure this out. Okay, this is the first thing that popped to mind, so maybe I could make some truth out of this. Well, what about Usher, y'all? What? He been singing R&B for a long ass time. Would y'all listen to what Usher got to say when it comes to politics and things? Is y'all interested in hearing Usher's take on black affairs? If they blacken up Usher, he'll lose like 90% of his fan base. Like, he used to be alright until he started talking about all that righteous shit. Women in the crowd at his concerts be like, I better get out of here. I'm Catholic. He's sitting up there with a kufi on, with a kente cloth wrapped around his chest. I don't know. This ain't my type of vibe. He'll be doing tours with Erykah Badu and D'Angelo for the rest of his life if he did that, man. Yo, a shout out to Erykah Badu and D'Angelo. Yeah, I can't see Usher being a black leader. But they would. If they could, they would. But I don't think how they could possibly pull this off. He lick his lips too much, man. Damn. Any suggestions out there before I go? Cause I'm gonna figure this thing out, yo. Before I get out, I'm gonna try at least. But one thing for sure, Kanye West is it. Kanye West is the guy, as far as I can see it. I can't see it no other way. No matter how hard I try. He is the Elon Musk. He's the billionaire that actually have power within our community. Ain't nobody else. Let me think. I don't know. I'm talking about somebody with mass appeal. Mass appeal. Everybody know who they is. Whew, God help me. I'm gonna try to squeeze one out of here before I go. I'm straining. I'm constipated with this shit, man. Brain fart is about to explode. As far as black leaders go in the modern era, who is leading the flock? Let me explain something to y'all real quick. The main reason why I said it's Kanye West, this is my opinion. The main reason why I said it's Kanye West is because I realized that when a conversation about Kanye West get brought up in the black community, all hell breaks loose. People turn into Black Panthers as soon as somebody say something about Kanye West. People get real political and real militant. You got people that agree with him. You got people that disagree with him. The division is so great. Just basically, it could be anything about Kanye West. My brothers out there, the next time you in a barbershop or something, Spark a conversation about Kanye West and see if it don't get crazy up in there, man. Oh my God. He got the glow. Oh my God. Hey, since y'all ain't got nothing to say about it, I said all I had to say about it. Kanye West is basically the Elon Musk of the culture. It's my opinion. That's my theory. However you feel about it, that's how you feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. But before I make my exit, since I'm looking at this beautiful video right here, I might as well click on it. Hold up. Hello, who this is, man? Yo.
What's up, Brody?
What's going on, man? Yo, we need you to cut that off in the background. What's on your mind, bro?
Oh, nothing, man. I'm watching the show and stuff, and you was talking about who we need for a black leader and stuff, and I was thinking about Denzel.
Did you
Denzel
see
Washington.
you seen the new Gladiator movie?
Huh?
You seen the new Gladiator movie that they put out with
Nah,
Denzel?
I ain't seen.
Yeah, he had 2 hoop earrings, lip gloss popping real bad.
Man,
Real bad.
what you saying? He ain't representing right?
He was in ancient Rome talking like he in Harlem. He was walking like he had on a zoot suit and Malcolm X.
I mean, that's Denzel, man. What about all the other characters he done played?
He said, "You're a
What about
Spartan? Okay. You know how to swing your sword. Okay, show me a little something. Let me stand here. You swing your sword for me, and I want to see if you're really a Spartan."
who, me?
No, that's what Denzel was acting like in the movie, man. It didn't go well with
I'm
its.
like, damn. Man, I mean, he played a different character and all. I mean, he played a lot of different characters, man. What about Training Day?
So you think that Denzel got shot in his ass in Training Day gonna lead the
This nigga, I'm just saying, man. You know,
He be like, y'all niggas, y'all not trying to follow me? I rush, y'all just live here, man. King Kong ain't got that'll be all on the news.
What about John Q?
I'll do anything for my son. If that's my son in there, I'm going to get him that transplant. I don't give a damn. I've been working lumber all day. I don't care about no wood right now. Man, no. Denzel, no. He not going because his
Hold on.
personality in
What
real
about
life,
Terrence
he
Howard then?
like, look, man, I'm here to represent for the black people in America because it's hard out here for a pimp.
Nah, that's the old Terrence. I'm talking about the scientist. You know what I mean?
Like, look, man, America going through some changes. He gonna be trembling on a damn podium in front of the White House, man. Don't nobody want to see that.
So who you say then?
Kanye West.
Huh?
Kanye West, man. That's all we got.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's all
Jesus?
we. Hey, man, Yeezus, they already worshiping this man. He's an icon. People accept him in so many different ways.
Man, I mess with Kanye, man, but he be all over the place, man. One minute he feeling like this, and then the next he feeling like that. He can't be running no country feeling like that, man.
And that he got the glow. As far who else we produced that was able to manage to get that high up in the ranks. I mean, he's sitting right at the table. And who else sitting
Hey,
at the table with him?
Jay?
Jay is not sitting at that table. He's sitting
What?
he's sitting at Beyonce table. And Beyonce
Uh,
Cowboy Carter.
nah. They sitting at the table together if that's the case. So
If
that
that
make
was
them
the
more.
case,
That's the Obama and Michelle right there.
bro, if that was the
Part two.
case, she would be Cowgirl Carter and not Cowboy Carter. That's his last name. How the she make it seem like she the head of their family. Took his last name and she's still the head honcho.
Shit. So what you think Obama was running everything? You think Michelle had everything to say?
You said, what about Obama?
I said, you think Obama was running everything? You ain't think Michelle had something to do with that too?
She absolutely did not have anything to say about it, man. Michelle was too busy at the BET Awards. Let's be real. She was too busy on the Lear jets with Beyonce and things. Gabrielle Union. She was too busy living them
Nah, you right.
Hollywood
You
dreams.
right though. Nah, you ain't lying.
She was on her Hollywood test. She was too busy on stage with Stevie Wonder and all them.
Hmm. Well, shit, I tried, man.
Maya Angelou in them.
Man, I
She
named
like,
3 good ones, man.
look, honey, I know you've been singing for 60 years and you've been platinum a bunch of times. I understand, but for as of right now, I am the first lady of the United States of America. They got to bow their head like, yes, Obama.
But you rather have Kanye.
He is the guy. He was
Man,
talking shit about Obama. He was talking shit about Bush.
I'd rather have Cameron than Kanye.
Kanye said what he said about Bush back then. He was in politics ever since then. During the college, what was it? The late registration. That's when he joined his political career. When
Well,
he started talking about Bush.
if you gonna say Kanye, then you might as well give it to Dame Dash. Then that's cause
Dame ain't never get on the camera and say anything about a president.
you say he ain't what?
He ain't never got on no camera and said nothing negative about a president.
True. I guess true.
Only Kanye. This man has been in politics. He the one that snatched the mic out of Taylor Swift hand for Beyonce. Said, hold on, white girl, I know your album sound good, but it don't sound better than what we've been working on over here. Beyonce, where it's at, I'm sorry, and dropped the mic.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if you want Kanye to be man, you better be ready to go to war.
That's the reason why I made the video, brother. Shit getting spooky out here in these streets. We need to pray.
What you said?
It's getting spooky, man. This nigga,
Most definitely.
it's he ain't worried about dropping no music. He done made his mark. He not eager to put out a mixtape. He ain't trying to get on the top 100s. He ain't trying to put out that new Yeezy for the streets.
That man just put out some new clothes. That's how he became a billionaire. He just put
Man,
out some clothes and some shoes.
he been doing other shit, man. He just came back from Tokyo. He over there, man. Ain't no telling what type of rock star life he living. They had him. Oh my god, this shit was so man. Y'all need to see this.
I know what type. I saw him at the Grammys with his kids.
No, and not even at the Grammys, man. Y'all need to see this. He was over there in Japan at the wrestling games. People take wrestling real serious in other countries. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the WWE is a big deal. So when the superstar go to the WWE, they be like, "Oh, Michael Jordan was at the WWE. He was in Japan." Can you imagine the chatter?
Yeah, I can imagine. I remember
He an icon over there now. It's old school rappers that still travel overseas and get a bag.
Yeah, I heard Japan. Where is it?
Man, they go to Japan, it be Public Enemy. The shit be packed. And they know word for word. They don't even if they don't know English, they still be knowing the words to the songs.
Mm-hmm.
So with Kanye West doing something like that, showing up to a major wrestling event and interacting with the wrestlers in a whole nother country, they like his name on the billboard. He might be on the side of a restaurant, Kanye noodles or something.
Kanye noodles.
Shit, Kanye sauce, Kanye, shoot, he merchandising right now. Kanye toothpaste, Kanye whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
This man,
yeah.
he is as far as a legend goes. He transcended hip hop. People that's legends in hip hop, they legends in hip hop alone. He's done legendary things outside of black culture.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
He's a pop man. This dude he big time, man. People listen to Kanye. People follow Kanye. You seen he did the Yeezus album and had them people all out in the field. They was praying and words like they treat him like he a living God.
Shit, he a living legend for sure.
It's scary.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. If he did run again, depending on who he was running against and what they was campaigning, I probably would vote for Kanye.
You gonna have to rent. He gonna have to hell his rain. Be like, come in, man. I know you been praying to Yeezus, but you ain't got no Yeezys on. Like you gonna have to step your game up. In America, if you ain't got a Tesla truck, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Come to find out, it ain't even the real Yeezus. It's a damn clone.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
In Kanye's America. Come on, man. Shit get creepy.
Yeah, man, it's getting spooky out here, like you said, man. But, you know, face up, man. I'm a stay on my toes. You know what I mean? So,
Man, you gotta stay on your toes, man. You gotta stay prayed up too, because at the end of the day, if you feed into something, it's gonna feed you something back. So if you feed into the entertainment, you feed into the bullshit, it's only within the laws that it's gonna feed something back into you.
yeah,
So
right.
you take whatever frequency you on, whatever you taking in, but that's what you gonna get. Cause that's what you
Yeah.
taking, man. And people taking so much of this shit every damn day, just feeding into the bullshit. And there's gonna be more bullshit coming behind that.
Damn near become your reality.
It becomes your reality. It turns this technology don't do nothing but turn life into a video game, man. It's like The Sims. People on their people texting, they doing all this shit with people hundreds of miles away. Like, how could you be a authentic person with the people within your circle when you in a whole web of bullshit?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
It's crazy, man. That's why I recommend that people at least take breaks. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like a part of the day, like a 6 hour window. Like when you go to the gym or something,
Yeah.
don't even like tune out. Like get in another zone. What I realized in life, I would like to share this with people, is all about creating a zone for yourself. And your zone is everything that makes you feel good, comfortable, happy, whatever it is that you find joy in life. If you a freak in your zone, you got some freaky shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't keep you don't let nobody in that zone if that's what you into, or only special people could be in that zone with you because it's your own thing, man. It's about owning your own thing, man. People try to own cars, own jewelry, own houses. What about owning your own vibe, your own zone, your own frequency, your own feeling, your own vibration, man? At least try to own that, but you're not
True.
gonna be able. You
Yeah,
can't own that if
yeah,
you too busy on other frequencies, man.
yeah. What you said is almost like you really creating your heaven on earth, how you want it to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And not letting nothing mess that up, and only bringing things that's going, you know what I'm saying, make that grow, elevate that. You know what I mean?
Right, man. That's why, even with a seed, for instance, man, you plant that shit, you gotta put it in so secluded that it's in its own place, man. You gotta tuck that shit, and that's the only way it's gonna be able to sprout out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're
Mm-hmm.
not willing to tuck it away for a little bit and tune out of the bullshit, you ain't never gonna be able to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
but
it.
it's impossible to do nowadays because it's a means to survive. You have to have it. If you ain't got the internet, you fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's rations, man. It's sort of like the diet. If you eat bullshit all the time, you're gonna be fucked up. But people enjoy bullshit. I enjoy the bullshit. Like tomorrow for the Super Bowl, about to have pizza, about to have a whole shebang. Got one of them strawberry blue cheese salads and all. It's about to go down tomorrow. I
But
enjoy the bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna keep me away from the bullshit because that's what I like. But throughout the week, it's a salad here, some soup there. Something healthy. A pot of greens will always do you good with some cornbread.
yeah, it's just about creating better habits, man. Most
Yeah,
definitely. Better habits. And then when you create them habits, man, it's just gonna be routine.
routine. But it. People get distracted you create a heaven for yourself, and then you get too comfortable. And when good things come into your life,
Mhm.
if you're not grateful for them things, you're gonna fall into a damn trap.
Right.
It's gonna be a trick because it's gonna be a test. Because you
Every day.
every day you stop being grateful. You don't work till you was a humble motherfucker before you got that house. You was humble as hell before you got that car. You was living like a damn monk. When shit finally start to go your way, that's when you forget, and that's when you stop being humble, and that's when you start becoming ungrateful, and them things that you acquire become a curse until you realize that you ain't humble, man.
Yeah.
You gonna be humbled again. Something gonna happen that's going to humble you. So you be like, oh shit, yeah, I fucked my bad, I fucked up, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna get back right. And you shouldn't have to wait to be humble, man. You should just stay humble as long as possible.
Hmm. And most
Real talk.
definitely never forget how you got there. You know what I'm saying? And the energy you put out, know you're gonna get it right back. You know
That's
what
the
I'm saying?
thing about you're not gonna lack in no aspect, man. If anything, events that happen is a test run. Your ass,
Hmm.
you go through something. There's plenty of people that went flat broke. Like when I went broke the first time, man, I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. And you figure somebody go broke, that's game over. Like ain't no bouncing back from that. Like what you gonna do? There's people. Yo, let me show y'all something real quick, and y'all stay tuned. Put
Uh,
this up. Y'all stay tuned. I was tripping earlier because for the Super Bowl, I was like, okay, where I'm gonna get some pizza from, whatever. I'm like, you could do Marco's, you could do all that. Where I'm gonna get the pizza? So I was online. Tell me why Keith Sweat got a pizza restaurant called Twisted Pie.
who?
Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat got twisted pie. You got me twisted over you. He on the commercial pointing at the coupon like, I got what you need right here, baby. He got them twisted, and the menu is off the chain. He got wings. I'm like, damn, Keith Sweat get it popping with them damn pizzas and dinners. Oxtail pizzas, oxtail dinners. They doing it big at the twisted pie. He probably not selling no records, but hell, shit, he got a good thing going on.
Yeah, that's great. We ain't got that in St. Louis. That's great.
Yo,
That's great.
shout out to Keith Sweat. Cause he don't pop so many hoochies in the 80s and 90s, man. You figure he'll be fucked up bad. Like, I got 18 baby mamas. They all want money from me. When I'm why.
Well, shit, obviously he was putting good energy out if he got a whole little piece of place.
Man, ain't Keith Sweat.
Right,
He
that's
must
great.
got some type of love in his heart. He done found it somewhere that got him out here winning. And not, these type of brothers that's in these positions, they don't been there. He was out there with Tony Braxton back in the day. Oh my God, he don't live the hell of a life, but he gotta be humble.
Yeah,
They
gotta
said
be.
that Keith Sweat, he was working in Wall Street before he started doing R&B.
Shit, so
He
he
was
been
on the
making money.
Yeah, he was on the elevator and somebody heard him singing like, "Oh, you got a nice voice. Maybe you should, do the R&B thing." He already had the suit and tie with the briefcase. He was all this brother. Hold on, man. Wait, look, R&B legend Keith Sweat used to work on Wall Street. Y'all see that?
I can't. Hold on. Let me see.
Crazy, man. So he don't flip. He don't pull a couple of flips in his life.
Dang, I ain't see it.
Word up,
Oh,
man.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah, he was on. Keith Sweat worked for a Wall Street brokerage firm. So he was in there in the 80s. He was already getting to the
Way
money
back.
way back. Come on,
I
man.
forgot they did a versus.
Yeah, they did man, I would love to. Man, I gotta get in touch with this dude. Man, I would love to have a conversation with Keith Sweat and just talk it out because, come
Hey, Keith
on,
Sweat seemed hella cool too.
his life, man, and all that because I was looking for some pizza for the Super Bowl.
My dude say got a pizza for you.
Technology.
Okay.
Technology. Shit, crazy. Yo, but we appreciate you, bro. Don't be no stranger, man. Make sure y'all call back, man. We gonna holla at y'all soon. Y'all be good out there. So much love, man. Yo, hello, hello. Who this is, man?
What's up, Sean? It's Mina.
Oh, what's going on? What's on your mind tonight?
Shoot, Kanye West is just as crazy as ever.
Yeah, but his crazy ass is in a position of leadership, especially in our community. We don't have nobody else that could step up to the plate to match a Kanye West.
Please. Man, you crazy
Tell
as
me,
hell.
tell me one, tell me two, tell me three. Like who you got?
Oh, I guess 50 Cent is out since he was talking all his crap
Yeah, he out.
about Irv Gotti. Let me see. I would say Denzel Washington.
No,
They haven't done nothing to him yet.
we talking about a person with a personality outside of what they do. Denzel, you remember when Denzel showed up and he had them buck teeth and people was like, ugh, who that? Look. And this was outside of acting. He was just out in them streets or whatever. He pulled up to an event trying to be cool. He had on a book bag with a hoodie with them teeth bucking out. They was like, oh, was that Denzel?
All right, then Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs, he should step up and take the lead then. That's better than Kanye West.
Well, you already know the first lady is not going to be a sister. Like, I decided to go with Rose. Yeah, I was dealing with another girl, but yeah, I think she'll be better for my presidency.
If the first lady not gonna be a sister, then Houston we have a problem.
She
That,
said
that that's
Tay
that's
Diggs,
that's a
y'all.
big problem.
This Tay Diggs look like he just been bitch slapped. Like, I'll take it every time, only if I can call you daddy. I'll take it if only.
I'm sure there's a lot of celebrities who don't like Kanye West, and I hope that somebody comes up soon and just goes scorch earth on his ass.
Man, that's what they gonna have to do too, cause that's how it be out here in these streets. Oh, and what else you got to say about it?
That's all I gotta say, Sean. And, I'm
That's
not.
what it is.
I haven't been listening
No doubt,
to the
man.
craziness that
Yo,
Kanye West has been saying.
word up. He
I
been
feel
saying a
like
lot
as
of
a black
crazy
woman,
stuff. And
I
as
just feel like
black
as a
people,
black woman, how can you be a fan of a black? I think the best thing that he
I
has
don't
said is
know.
that he support Diddy. He needs to
Yeah,
support another black man. I agree with that.
no
But
doubt.
other than
He
that, I
support
agree.
Diddy and all that, man. We support you too, and we thank you so much. Suplex, body slam,
Bye,
head butt,
Sean.
head butt. I love you to death. We gonna holla at you soon. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Oh shit, hold on. Yo, hello,
Hello?
hello. Who this is, man? What's going on? Who this be?
Hello?
What's going on? What's going on? Who's this?
It's Stell.
Man, we're so glad you called in here. Whatever you want to talk about, we listening hard.
Well, you were talking about the Kanye West stuff, right?
Yeah, Kanye West. He's
Mm-hmm.
very, very, very,
Yeah,
very, very, very powerful.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to say something?
No, we listening to you.
Yeah, so you were saying, like, whether he could be president or not. Well, I think he's very intelligent. Like, you said earlier in your, I guess, podcast, if you want to call it, like, he did call out George W. Bush for the Katrina stuff way back when. And that was controversial, but, like, he was, like, the only person that did. And, like, a lot of his music is, like, really deep. Like, people don't really give him enough credit, in my opinion. Although, to be perfectly honest, the stuff with the nitrous oxide he's doing right now is not really going to help him too much. That is very worrisome. if the rumors are true anyway.
So he's elevating his consciousness through means that's dangerous.
Yeah, just nitrous oxide could be very dangerous in general. And if he doesn't like medically need it, like it can be deadly even, to be honest.
Yeah, he on some old other shit. He's taking his elevation to a whole nother extent that got him extraterrestrial like.
Yeah, I mean, I think he is a very smart, like when he's there, but like when he kind of loses his train of thought, he can kind of go on rants kind of that are a little unhinged, for lack of a better term. But like
Yeah,
he is a very intelligent individual. Like there is no denying that. And a very good businessman. I mean, like he came out with Yeezys, with like, you know, like all this stuff that really has a lot of like mass appeal. Like you said, like a lot of people listen to his music, not just like X demographic or Y demographic. Like I know a lot of people that listen to Kanye that are different ages, different like races, men and women. Like I mean, everybody likes Kanye's music, even if they don't agree with what he says. Like they can't say the music is not good, or that he's not a smart person, for that matter.
yeah. You know, Kanye West has been gaining knowledge from ancient rites of passage, whatever the case is. Only a few people have access to the knowledge that people in certain positions have access to. So, as a student of the game, as a student of this, he goes into, he's a historian. That's why he's, in the news for the Hitler and all that stuff. He's looking back in the centuries and back in the ages to try to find his mark in the modern times to where he leave a mark like Julius Caesar. He want to be remembered in history for years and years to come. He want to be his own Alexander the Great. And
Yeah,
what he's doing
absolutely.
and how he's going about it, it may just be the case.
Yeah, I think he's very ambitious. But I mean, Julius Caesar did get assassinated. So you do have to walk a line, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, imagine if he does go into politics, and he had to do a debate. Like his opponent is gonna bring up like all the stuff that he said, so he's gonna have to be able to defend all of that and say like, no, that's not really what I meant, or elaborate on whatever, like is gets taken out of context. I mean,
You
when you're in a
know,
debate, anything is fair game.
in court they could say, I object, or Your Honor, I overrule, or some shit like that. In the future, they're gonna be like clickbait, Your Honor. Or it was AI, I claim, I vow AI, Your Honor. That's what it was. It was not me. It was artificial intelligence, Your Honor.
I mean, even now, like I think there was an AI deepfake of MIA or something like that went viral, and then she had to come out and say it wasn't her or something. Like even now, like people are falling for like AI stuff. And then there was the phone call with Diddy that sounded kind of like AI-ish, or it turned out that it was AI, but it sounded really convincing for a minute. But I think it turned out to be AI.
Yeah.
So like if that's where we are now, like I guess later on, like you could have like really convincing deep fakes of people. But
Yeah.
like tweets and stuff like that are timestamped, so I don't think you would be able to do that kind of thing as a defense, because there is evidence of it being tweeted now. So he would have to defend that, or at least elaborate on like why he said that. Which he's a smart person, but like at the same time, like I said, like he seems like he's struggling with some self like substance stuff with the nitrous oxide and or nitrous. Yeah, nitrous oxide is the right
But
chemical.
in the times we living in, that may be the means he had to do in order to stay an advanced species or be over advanced, because they said in the future the human brain is going to get smaller and smaller because we going to be using it lesser and lesser. Remember the encyclopedias like that? You don't need that no more. Like you got Google, you don't need it books. You don't even need Kindle at this point. Like you don't have to use your brain as much as you had to in the past. So in the future, people gonna have brains the sizes of dogs. They're gonna be dog brained. So see,
Yeah, you're seeing that with Gen Alpha, I think. Like a lot of them are growing up with like iPads and stuff, and they're really far behind from previous generations. But I don't think it's technology. I think it's a lack of parenting, really. I think parents have a responsibility to teach their children how to read, and technology can be used to facilitate that, for that matter. But they just choose not to. Like they just give their kids the iPad, and they just kind of let them do whatever. And it's parents of all kinds, like rich parents, poor parents. Like there's just a I don't want to deal with my kid kind of mentality. Unfortunately, with more modern parents that like older generations didn't really have.
yeah, man. And it's all about distraction. That's why the baby rattle was the popular iPad before technology took it there, man. You give a baby a rattle and just
Hmm.
cause a distraction of some kind to have the baby think of something other to keep its mind off of its living condition and anguish. You put that baby rattle in there, and they'll rattle that rattle for a long ass time just to keep a distraction going. So we've been trained since birth, a lot of us, to find ways to distract ourselves with something in order to keep from complaining about something. And even when we get older, instead of complaining about the things that we really got to take care of or making a fuss about some shit that really matters, we'll find a bunch of distractions and then be like, damn, I forgot to pay the bill.
Yeah, I think that's true. But that kind of reminds me, I guess, of something that you said earlier that Kanye actually said also with the vibrations and like frequencies and stuff in music. Like all of that, in my opinion, is very true. Um, I think all music has its place, but like if you like notice when people listen to music that's like really low vibrational or like violent a lot,
Mhm.
or like very depressing, or that's about like I don't know, like drugs and stuff, or even like like suicide, YouTube, like sad topics, let's say. Um,
Mhm.
like it puts their mind in a certain like frame if they listen to it too much. So like they kind of have to balance that with like more higher frequency music, um, which would be like more uplifting stuff. Because like the stuff that you listen to, like it is altering your subconscious. Like I absolutely do agree with him on that. I think as a musician, like he would know better than anyone. And I think Michael Jackson also was somebody that believed in that, which is why he made music that was very uplifting a lot of the
Mhm.
time. And I mean, he was the genius. Like he is the best musician of all time.
Real talk, man. I want to tell y'all a story real quick. You too. One time I was in the car with my friend, and the radio,
Hmm.
we was listening to some rap music and stuff, and we was riding through the streets. And as we was riding listening to the music, the streets looked all grimy. We seen crackheads smoking, we seen the hoes walking down the street, we seen the pimps out there, we seen the people selling drugs. Like it was just a grimy ass scene. Then something started going wrong with the radio, and I was looking for another station, and the only thing
Hmm.
I could find was a jazz station. Tell me why, listening to that music, everything turned peaceful and serene. You seen kids outside playing with the dog. You seen the mailman putting mail in the mailbox. You seen the man kiss his wife before they go in the house. You seen the couple walking down the street holding hands. True
Well,
story.
well, sometimes it can be like your subconscious, like, like stuff can be happening, but like your frame of mind kind of looks for whatever it is that you're subconsciously feeling or thinking about. Like whatever you focus on will be what you see more of, I guess.
Most definitely. Most definitely. That's why when you come in people's houses, they have certain pictures of. Some people make it a must to keep their loved ones, their relatives, the people that passed away on the wall. Like when you come in, you see it. Like, yep, they're constantly paying homage to the ones that came before them, and by doing that, they acquire strength to move forward because they witnessed the people before them do it, man. They have no doubts within themselves because they have stories and testimonies from their lineage on their wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Or whatever gives you meaning. Like some people have like religious things or like, like scenes from things that inspire them, like even movies and stuff. Like whatever gives you meaning and strength, I think, is a good thing to have. And it'll be subjective for everyone. Like everybody has different things that resonate with them, but like as long as it gives them strength to be a better person, I think it's what you would call a high frequency sort of thing.
Most
To put it
definitely.
in kind of like a musical sense, even though in this case it's visual, because your space is kind of a reflection of your subconscious as well. Like I don't know if you notice, like when you're more like depressed, like you tend to be messier, and when you're kind of like more with it, like you tend to be more organized. So at least that's how I
And
am.
speaking about music and frequencies, death metal make you want to punch a wall in. When
Hmm.
you hear that dun 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 dun, you be like, man, it just make you want to lift 500 pounds. So it's different. I could see why people would go to the gym and listen to something intense
Yeah.
to get through work. A lot of times, them big buff bodybuilders with the veins popping all out their neck. If you could hear what they're listening to their headphones, a lot of times, dum, bum, dum, bum, 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 they killing them damn weights.
No, yeah, it actually can be used for good. Like for example, like if you have problems, like a lot of people have problems like verbalizing their emotions. So like for them, like watching a sad film or like listening to a sad song actually helps them do that.
Mm.
And like your example with people that are lifting, if they're listening to like really aggro music, like it helps them perform better. Whereas if they were listening to like, I don't know, like some meditation singing bowls, like they're gonna be more like relaxed. So like everything has its time and place, in my personal opinion. Like there's nothing bad inherently in terms of music, at least in my opinion. It's just you kind of have to know like when to consume it. It's kind of like food in a way.
I think classical music is good when you in
Yeah.
deep thoughts. When you in deep thoughts about finances, you
Well,
start
classical
feeling like
music is like kind
Farnsworth
of
Bentley.
primal music. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you figure the era of classical music, a lot of that music, was performed for the elite. It wasn't no mixtape on the street. It wasn't no DJ on the radio. We're gonna give another spin from Great Britain. They wasn't doing that, man. If you heard the music or if you had to be a part, you had to go to the place or be within the arena of musicians or whatever the case was, or attend these functions, or you had to be in the know for classical music or whatever.
Oh, you'd
It
be
just
surprised. Like for example, when Baroque music was popular, like it was very orderly. Like if you listen to music from the 18th century, like it's all very orderly, not very emotional. But like if you go to the 19th century and Romanticism, like that music is very intense. Like when you get to like Beethoven and like composers like
mm-hmm,
that, and they were very controversial, because they were kind of passionate and they were like, oh, like this music is too emotional, like it's too
mm-hmm,
raw, like so like they were kind of like um avant-garde, like they were kind of like pushing the envelope of what music meant.
mm-hmm.
And then later on you got like jazz and other kinds of music
Yeah.
that was like also like kind of playing with the melodies and
Mm-hmm.
making it something completely different. So like
Yeah.
even what we now consider like very classy stuff like jazz, for example, like
Hmm.
back then was considered controversial, or even like certain kinds of classical music, like romantic era music, was
Yeah.
considered like way too emotional.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you. That's what I was going to say. The music was all about emotion. If it can stir up emotion, that's what the whole purpose of it, of an orchestra and all them things was to stir the strings and shit, was to stir up emotions. And if they could do it in a good way, they could stir. That's why on movies to this day, when there's a big score or they
yeah,
want you to feel a way about a scene, they put that classical music on there and your ass start crying, man.
absolutely. Or like a song, like picking the right soundtrack for a film can make it or break it a lot of the time, or make it memorable.
Emotions, man. So when people listening to hip hop or they listening to Lil Baby or something, just know that you stirring up emotions for whatever it is that he's talking about. He talking about his own problems and his own riches and his own situation. You praising him, make it, praising his situation instead of your situation.
Yeah,
It's
and I think that can be relatable. Like, like a lot of the stuff Kanye talks about is important stuff, in my opinion. Like a lot of songs, like people obviously like have their favorites. But like Diamonds from Sierra Leone is a really, really nice song that is very underrated. And it talks about like blood diamonds and like how people strive to wear diamonds here in the United States. Like a lot of like, like rappers and stuff, it's part of like the rap culture, but like those diamonds a lot of the
and,
time come
and,
from
and
like
you
unethical
oh man,
slave
and
trade
and,
kind of things in Africa,
and
and
not,
like
oh my
they don't
God,
really think about it. And
and not to
Kanye raps
cut you
about
off.
it. Like he was
He's
like,
so
yeah, my diamonds are clean.
Oh my God, man. He's so freaking legendary because, like you said, that song, it transcended people in Africa. Africans can relate to that song, man. It's black people in different countries. Jesus walks, it transcends the color line so many
Absolutely.
times. Like he's done it so many times to where it's ridiculous, man. You never seen another black artist transcend the color lines this much.
Well, I would say Michael Jackson definitely did. He was
Yeah,
another one
definitely.
that was very much a genius. Like Michael was, I think, a once in a lifetime sort of person. Sorry, I'm like
But
a very big Michael Jackson fan.
he altered, he
Oh my
altered
god.
his image in order to have that mass appeal. He wasn't being political. He tried to be, he was political a lot of times. He
I
did the
mean, they
heal
don't
the
hear
world.
about us with political,
Yeah.
but he got into a lot of trouble for that. If you really like, a very controversial song at the time. Um, and they wouldn't allow him to film the music video here in the United States, so he had to go to Brazil to do it, I believe. And he got a band called Aludum. I think they were African. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me. But they were featured in one of the versions of that music video for "They Don't Care About Us." And he was filming in Brazil, and I think like he was so popular in Brazil that like the local like people that like ran the place, they were like, "We'll protect you. You're gonna be safe here. We'll make sure that like nobody bothers you," and they did. He had a really good time from what I understand.
He did all that instead of bringing his ass to Detroit. He
Yeah,
could
they
have went to
weren't ready for
Chicago.
him.
The GDs and BDs would have protected him. He all the way in Brazil showing them love, man. He could have came to Atlanta. The YSL would have protected him back then.
No, the problem is they wouldn't let him film it in the United States because the song was very controversial,
Oh.
because it had certain lyrics. So they said you cannot film that here. Although there is a prison version. Like
And he
later on,
still
he made a
did it.
prison
He didn't
version.
back down. He didn't say, "Oh well, I don't want to do."
Yeah,
He didn't erase it. He went to Brazil and did it anyways.
yeah. Look it up. Like look up the history of Michael Jackson. It's actually like in the history era. Like the album is called History, and the era is called the History Era. A lot of people don't really talk about it, but like it's a really conscious album. I would highly recommend.
People out there like, I'm glad this over with. Rest in peace to Michael Jackson. Because it was hard to watch, man. You think this shit with Diddy is bad. Imagine them talking about the duct tape on his nose in the court and all that. And
No,
no
they were
disrespect to
horrible to
Mike.
him.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was hard to watch.
Absolutely awful. and like very just racist, terrible, like ugh, really awful people, like way back when.
He didn't have a man. We didn't know what side he was on. Like we couldn't rock with. Nobody was riding for him. Like Mike, what are you right now?
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
where do we
he
take a
talked about it a
stance?
lot. Like he said, he did interviews, and he was like, like I'm big all over the world. Like obviously, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, but in my own country, I can't go there because the people there hate me. And obviously, like the fans didn't hate him, but like he felt the media hated him so much that like he didn't feel comfortable living
He
in the
did it to
United States
himself,
anymore.
man. He did it to
It's
himself. His
sad.
innermost fantasy got the best of him. That Peter Pan shit. He would, man, like, fuck, I would love to be Peter Pan. You know what? Fuck, I got the money. Turn me into Peter. Turn me into Peter. And no disrespect to Michael Jackson, but his innermost, deepest fantasy got the best of him.
Hmm.
That's why you see people out here, they start to transform, even if it's a man or a woman, if they have a fantasy about being something other than what they are, it'll manifest over time. And it'll
Yeah.
show. It'll show. Like it will show. So what Michael, with this innermost fantasy, with this Peter Pan stuff, he never let it go. The boy that never grew up. That's what he could relate to because he is the boy that never grew up. He started working at such a young age to where he didn't have the opportunity to play and all that stuff and do what kids do. He was forced into adulthood as a child, so he became a man child.
Yeah, like, and Joe was really terrible to like all of his brothers and him. And like a lot of dark things went on. That you could have an entire video like probably talking about them, just the history of the Jackson 5 and Joe Jackson and how
Wow.
he managed them. But yeah, you're right. Like he focused a
Damn.
lot on like innocence and stuff because it's what he never had. He was forced to be an adult, and like also when he was going through puberty, like he felt very self-conscious because his voice started to change, so like that's why he tried to have like the higher pitched voice.
He related to the
And
cartoon of his era. That's like people out there that grow up playing video games, they could relate to a character. It's a bunch of dudes on YouTube talking about Goku this and Goku that. People got Goku as their surname or whatever because they grew up watching the Dragon Ball Z cartoon. And they grown men. And ain't
well, I
nothing
mean,
wrong with
Dragon
that.
Ball Z is great. I like Dragon Ball Z.
Y'all loved it.
I grew up with that. I mean, it's good. Like, I wouldn't change my last name to Goku, but but I mean, it's a really nice story as well. Like, it's like Goku is a good figure to look up to, but there's certainly other things. Um,
I've never been able to have a conversation like this with anybody, man. And shout out to all of my callers, and y'all gonna say I'm a sellout or whatever the case is, man. But I must tell you, I've been waiting for years, and I feel like I've been parched. In your conversation, I've never ever thought I would be able to express myself like how I really am because I totally love your conference. I am freaking stoked. I don't want it to end. Look, this is one of them conversations where you be on the phone at 5 in the morning, like, hold up, what time is the sunlight? Is this broad daylight? This happens rarely in a lifetime. I remember the last time this happened to me. I was
yeah, I called once before, I think.
That's what it's called. That's
Yeah.
romantical and everything. I'm gonna remember that.
I don't know if you remember me. It was, I think, a bit ago.
Oh my God, man! Once before. Let me see what that means in the Google, because that's my only friend out here until I met
It
you.
was with the pastor, I think.
Did Elon Musk put you up to this? Do you work for Elon?
No.
You're too good to be true. They checked into my database. They seen, he wants to put my face on a thumbnail. Okay, I got something for this asshole. They put a droid on me, man. You can't be this. The chemistry cannot be this great. This is some AI madness from the Musks. though, man.
No,
Because
AI is
what
pretty cool.
out the blue, I've never had a caller like you ever call in here before. I never spoke to anyone like you in my life, and I'm over here tripping like this is amazing. This some old Elon Musk shit.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's been a really nice conversation for sure.
Oh, now you want now the AI trying to back abort mission. AI down, 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 down.
Or how did Siri say it?
Yeah, Do it. Has Siri ever did that to you?
I don't really talk to Siri. I had an Alexa for a little bit, like, this Amazon Dot, I think, the Echo. But she's in storage right now, so I don't really talk to her.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
I don't really do the whole remote assistant thing.
Oh, they good. They got this Tesla shit good. Yeah. Elon, you think you got me? You ain't get me, man. Look, I appreciate you. Ain't no way. Ain't no muck way. This some old Ex Mechanica shit. You seen that? This just like that movie, Ex Mechanica. They trying to get me to fall through the trap. I refuse. You know what, Elon? I'm doing no more videos about you. I want to thank you so much for your phone call.
Yeah, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Will you be calling back?
Yeah, if I find a topic that I'm interested in.
Sure, it's gonna be Elon Musk videos from now on. That's what we doing, man. If it ain't about Elon, we ain't talk. I found the key. Hey, brother, I found the key, brother. I found the key. We ain't got nothing but love for you. We gonna holler at you next time. Real talk. You be good out there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look, Elon Musk videos is where it's at, but I know. You cut that out. And plus nobody even clicked on the video anyway, so what am I talking about? You know what I'm saying? And not saying nobody, because even if it was one person or two people watching the video, I'm grateful for that. Somebody cashed at me $2, I'm grateful for that. It ain't about how many people watching the video, it's about where you at. Let me go ahead. I'm still looking for this once before because I've been enchanted by mermaids once again. Ariel called. Got me thinking about Disney movies and I need to take a nap. Y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I swear it was a mermaid. It's Ariel. And she called to me. From the great deep beyond my emotions, conjure her, they stir up to the surface. Gonna turn me into Peter Pan. Hey, yo, hit that Cash App too. $ Sean Blaze Docs. I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. And yo, we gonna be live every day. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Gotta keep it rolling. And no, ain't got no sorrow. Oh, y'all stay tuned for the video. Oh.